The winter sun on Cove Beach in Dubai. For those suffering from severe lockdowns in Europe and beyond, settings like this trigger a mixture of envy and anger. For Danish tourist Emma Mathilde, the backlash is not so surprising.
Everyone is going here and it's sunny and they can go out to eat, and then they start to post on social media, and then that's why people get furious of why we have to stay at home when other people are enjoying their lives.
Beach bars and A-list celebrities, pumped out by social media influencers, gave the impression that Dubai swung open its doors to the outside world. Not surprisingly, those seeking warmer climes and some fun in the sun joined in. Hotels, which suffered for nearly a year, saw bookings skyrocket, but so too did COVID-19 cases, quadrupling over levels that we saw last November.
All right, cool.
That surge happened despite the co-founder of Cove Beach saying that visitor numbers to his venue were only 1/3 of what they were pre-pandemic, in line with the Emirate overall.
When Europe is shut down, unfortunately, and the US is shut down, and Asia, anything you do could look out of line.
The response in Britain's press, where the United Arab Emirates was placed on a travel ban red list, has been, in a word, fierce. Headlines dished out equal blame to visitors for being too cavalier and the Emirate for going too far. Dubai, known for pushing the envelope with its glitzy offering of entertainment and architecture, is stepping up its response based on the data it's collecting, not the global fury. Halal Amari is Director General of Dubai's Tourism Authority.
We do look at this very carefully, sector by sector and subsector, to see where do we need to tighten and where do we need to lift the restrictions. And that will continue. It's nothing to do with what anybody else tells us, because there's a very clear plan.
As of Tuesday, beach clubs, hotels, and malls will be limited to 70% capacity, and cinemas cut to 50%. Bars and pubs have been temporarily shut down, with stiffer penalties for rule violators. The government points out that the UAE has already vaccinated, free of charge, nearly 1/5 of its population, with the plan to inoculate half of all residents by the end of March. With that pace, the idea of going back to a full lockdown witnessed 10 months ago is not being considered. Is there complete buy-in within the government, even the health authority, which is under strain, that you can go with this methodology?
All of the decisions related to public health is led by our health authority and our scientists sitting there. Whatever they recommend, we work with the private sector to make sure it's implemented in the best possible way.
The economic reality is, with the oil wealth sitting in neighboring Abu Dhabi and a World Expo to host later this year, Dubai needs to keep tourism, trade, and services rolling. This view is shared by business owners and others who call Dubai home.
I think they've already sent the message to the world that if things get out of hand, we know that we're not shy to shut down and adjust immediately and not wait.
Now the government needs to convince the rest of the world that it has the right balance between safety and openness, with a few months left in its peak travel season.